A lot of nice things today. It's National Grape Day. It's Grape Popsicle Day, like you were saying. I think you have some stash. Did you save me one?
No.
No? Did you eat them all, or did you only have one?
My freezer stopped working and it ate them all.
Well, this is a bad time for freezers to start working. We do have warm temperatures, not as muggy or as oppressive as in weeks past, though.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, it's coming back again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, to be expected. Darn, going into summer. Well, as we take a look right now at our radar and satellite, we are tracking a few rumbles of thunder across the way. That's partially into our Tennessee counties there. A few have made their way into our Kentucky counties, but they have diminished as they continue to go to the south and west. So down to the south there, Weakley and Obion counties are starting to see some of those residual showers. Just to the west of Martin, we are noticing a little bit of an uptick there in some lightning strikes across the region, but eventually that will continue to move south and west and diminish. So that'll be leaving you guys in a clear night as we go through. We have a few clouds that have built across the region, and we're going to continue to build as we go through the evening hours, but still very beautiful out there. It's a little muggy at times, but it is very pleasant with temperatures right now in Mount Vernon sitting at 79. Not too much of a difference as we go look further south. Kennett sitting at 82. Sykeston a little bit warmer at 84, but overall very pleasant out there. And again, I mentioned less muggy, but eventually that will be coming back in. So there's the clouds building as we look at our threat tracker. We are going to be tracking some isolated showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms as we've already shown, and the heat will be cranked back up along with that humidity. So right now, this is why things have been pretty clear over the last 5 days. But as we look way off to our west, you can see severe thunderstorm watches posted for most of the Rockies, but everything's pretty clear. It's thanks to that high that has been dominating over the region, and it's now starting to move out. So a few showers again will be popping up as we go through, thanks to that daytime heating. As we go through the rest of your evening, things do look beautiful again. More showers will be possible. It's kind of hard to say where and when you'll see it, but be on the lookout for that. Going into the morning hours, going to be beautiful conditions if you are going out for fishing. Temperatures into those lower to mid 50s. Clouds start building in. Again, another chance of an isolated shower here or there, but not really anything to watch for. Going into your afternoon highs for your Sunday, going to be another warm one into those lower 80s. Again, not as humid, but as we go towards our Memorial Day on Monday, temperatures into those lower 80s, that's where we start cranking up that humidity again. Going into the midweek, that's where we go above our average high, which right now sits at 80 on the dot. We go almost 10 degrees above that as we go into next week, almost into the weekend. So as we look at our next week muggy meter with dew points into those mid 60s in lower 70s, it's going to feel a little oppressive out there. So make sure that you are practicing heat safety at all times. Please never leave your pets or your kids inside of a hot vehicle. Please have the AC running. If you must, don't leave them unattended. Drink plenty of water. That, I think, even follows into today with even lower dew points. Make sure that you are staying inside. Find that shade if you can. And, of course, wear lightweight, light-colored clothing. It'll help keep all of that mugginess down a little bit. But download that Storm Track 3 app because there's a lot of events going on, especially if you want to know exactly what the temperature is and when you might see some rain. Well, in our 5-day rainfall forecast, we're not looking at much, but hey, we're looking at a little bit more as we go towards that midweek. But as far as your Memorial Day outlook goes, I mean, temperatures into the 80s, a few clouds out there, and an isolated chance of a shower. It's looking beautiful, but don't forget what Memorial Day really stands for. But if you are traveling for Memorial Day, it's going to be, again, beautiful if you are going through the evening hours. But I mentioned briefly a chance of a shower going into your midweek. Well, there it is. Really starting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we start picking up those chances of rain, but it's not going to be widespread at this point. So again, looks good.
And maybe, you know what, the umbrellas could be shade too. You know, it could
we saw that today at the parade. It was a great candy
It was a
holder.
candy catcher too. Many uses for an umbrella. Thank you, Emily.